Welcome back to the GloryHunter save, where I have an admission to make. As you may have spotted in the footage yesterday, we tried to sign someone as a free agent, and it turns out I royally ballsed it up. Sally Foo, I tried to offer him £8,000 a week. What I actually did was offer him £1 a week and £8,000 signing on fee. I'm really good at this game. Well done, Ches. He's gone to Frankfurt now. I just hope that he's actually not that good and we don't come to regret that. If you missed the deadline day episode yesterday, well worth your watch, actually, because there was the randomest of all random signings with 1 hour to go. So you'll want to check it out just to see how that unfolded. Today we have Athletic Bilbao to begin, and we'll be playing that one. We'll be simming Getafe. Then we have Atletico Madrid at home. Real Madrid away was originally scheduled for the 25th. It's been moved back to the 23rd, I presume because of European football, perhaps for them, or the next round of the Copa del Rey, because they knocked me out of it in yesterday's episode, unfortunately. So our sole focus is the league for us now this year. In the standings, we are looking okay. We're 12 points off the top. Not going to get to the league title this season. We're 2 points inside the top 4. However, Real Madrid are that side in 5th, and we play them later. So it is in our hands, but we have some big games left this season. I want to finish top 4. Not that it really matters. We've won the Champions League. We've won the Europa League in this save. So maybe I actually want to finish 6th, and we could do the treble of European trophies in the GloryHunter. Not that the Europa Conference League is actually in the trophy room list, but we'll wait and see. Obviously, I'd like to finish as high as possible for the financial gains of the prize money, but we'll take it game at a time. There's only 3 or 4 episodes left of this season, and then we'll know our fate. Right, Bilbao to start, and then Atleti and Real Madrid after that, with a little bit of Getafe in the middle. Athletic were already pretty damned good with the Ronaldo regen up top for them that they signed in the summer. They've also now added Yuri Tielemans to that list as well. He's making his debut here. Mamadishvili in goal for them. Weigand, Mavropanos, Subeldia and Lombardi. Ismail Assar, Oscar, 86 rated new signing Yuri Tielemans. Javier Puado on the left with Javier Carrasco, the man that we're fully aware of at Cam. He scored a number of goals against us already in this save. And Roldao Ramos up top at 88 rated. It's pretty good, really, isn't it? They've got Felix Beltran on the bench as well. Another player that we've had on our radar for a little while. Jamie Lieveling to bring on potentially off the bench as well. Omer starts, Makengo starts, Lianco starts purely for stamina in those 3 cases. Let's go and get 3 points, shall we? They are a better team than us, but we're on fire in La Liga. So let's try and keep that going. Thank you. Helps when they kick it straight to you, doesn't it? Can I have a word? Roberto. I see the runner, Pantea. He loves to get forward. I love that about him, Pantea. Palistri's in. Looking for Roberto here. And then on to Omer. Oh, Mamadishvili, what a save! I was sure we were going 1-0 up there. Oh my God, Vitic flattened. And the ref says play on. Palistri's got himself back up there. And spun nicely. Can't quite get the turn in on the defender. Oh, Omer. Can't believe he's not scored. Ramos looking to get away from Vitic here and doing so nicely, but again lets himself down in the pass. He might have spectacular physicals, but that passing stat is letting him down. Then he gets an assist. Yuri Tielemans on debut for Athletic Bilbao gives them the lead. Lianco, alright, he's having a go to get forward from centre-back apparently. Abdul turns and beats his man. Good run this. Cut that back. Makengo, I see the run of Palistri. Would have been a lovely move. Oh, he's just done me there with a stop and go, Puado. Thought I could have gotten to that. Very nearly did. Out wide here to Puado again. Lombardi taking over from fullback. A right back by trade, but playing at left back on this occasion. Ramos. All right. Oh, good save, Mendy. It was a really weird turn by Ramos, but it worked for him. Bilbao looking to make it too. Real Madrid might even be in front of us in the league by the time we play them. If we lose this and can't do anything against Atletico. It's Athletic and Atletico. See a lot of people say Atletico, but it's actually, there's no H in it. It's Atletico. but it is athletic. I know it's quite confusing sometimes, or it can sound one way when you hear it the other. Reguilon delivers. Oh, it's just over. Roberto doesn't quite judge the path of it well. Did it hit Makengo's arm or their arm? It hit theirs. So, I was trying to get that to Nanasi, but Tielemans steps in. We absolutely could get something from this game, whether it's a draw or a win. Depends on whether they score a second goal. I mean, Vitic's intercepted that. And he's just turned... I'm annoyed at that. And you can probably understand why. I've intercepted it, and then he's just let it run off his foot straight to the man that they were trying to play the pass to anyway. All right. Fine. 2-0 to Bilbao at half-time then. The amount of times Nanasi has just left a defender on the floor has actually been very impressive. I'll lift this. And Roberto's in. Why would you do that rather than just kick it properly and score the bloody goal? Oh, and you nearly threw it to me as well, and I've sprinted past it. Oh, as if I wasn't annoyed enough from the way that they scored their second goal. Roberto, mate, please. You don't need to show off, pal. We already know how good you are. Score a bloody goal, will ya? Still need 2 goals just to get a point. That point would see us, if Real Madrid have won on this particular match day, of course, level with them. But above them, actually, on the head-to-head. Because, of course, it's head-to-head, not goal difference in La Liga. And despite the fact that we lost them in the Cup yesterday, we beat them in the league, Real Madrid, so we would be above them. Oh, great clearance, Michael. That was superb, mate. Ramos. Sarr. Mendy with a save. It's just pressure, pressure, pressure right now for Bilbao. Get out! Yuri Tielemans to deliver the corner. Can we win this header? That's a better clearance, isn't it? Can Makengo get to that? Well, he tried. Try is about as good as we could have hoped for there. And it's 3-0 Athletic. We're going to lose this one. Roberto's there. Chavez to Nanasi. Listri back to Nanasi. 3-1. I mean, it's going to be tough from here. But with 15 minutes to go, we might, maybe, potentially just rescue a point. Listri looking for Nanasi. Arriving here is Chavez. And Makengo. Roberto. Nanasi. I didn't want to just pull the trigger there. Looking for Pellistri out wide. Who's onside. Roberto. Nanasi. Elise. Oh, what a save, Mamardishvili. He was so patient there. Waiting for the opening. And couldn't take it when it came. Oh, it's squeezed in! Mamardishvili makes the mistake. 3-2 against Bilbao with 11 minutes left to try and get a point at least. The comeback is on! He's pushed it against his teammate here, trying to get it around the post. He's made the save, but then it's hit Weigand on the hand, back off the keeper again and into the bottom corner. Sometimes, turns out having the man on the post isn't the best way to keep the ball out of the back of the net from set pieces. That's 3-2. 2 goals in just a few minutes for us here. And it's game on again at La Rosaleda. Now watch them go score bloody 4th. Oh, I was joking! Catch it! Oh, God. 5 minutes. Come on, boys. I didn't really want you to go and score a bloody 4th. Elise. Chavez. Nanasi. Oh, I was trying to find Roberto. I hit Elise on the hand as well, but they've given it away. And their advantage is gone. Makengo. Oh, Roberto! Nanasi! Yeah! 3-3! Wow! Keep me in that top 4, boys! This Malaga side have so much fight in them this year. We do not lie down. 3-1 down against Real Madrid and came back to win 4-3. 3-0 down here against Bilbao with only 15 minutes to go, and we've only gone and drawn level in the last minute. Yeah! 75, 80, 90, a point for Malaga at home against Bilbao. away. A point for Malaga at home against Bilbao. That is unbelievable. What game. Oh, man. We somehow got 3 other games to play today. How are we supposed to match the drama of that? Christ alive. 3. It's not even the only 3-3 of the day. Sevilla 3, Real Betis 3. That's the big derby for both teams there as well, isn't it? Oh, I need to take a breath. Jesus Christ. So, whilst I probably would have been better off signing Salafu than the other guy we did sign on a free, who turned out to be 72 rated in the end, I don't feel like I've massively missed out there by ballsing up that £1 a week wage offer. I might just sign this guy purely for the fact that that's going to be some money we can raise next season. It's not like Football Manager or real life where someone signs for a club in one win. Oh, I've got £2 left. Well, this isn't going to go well, is it? He'll ask for rotation. I'm sure. Yeah, that's 2. Oh well. No, I can't afford to sign anyone else. We got the guy in right at the very end, the Kostic regen. I can only really afford to give you £5,905 a week. Will you sign that? No, I didn't. I didn't think so. Sorry, mate. Maybe later in the window, or later in the season, because of the way finances work on FIFA for some weird reason, that wage budget will actually get higher and higher as we progress further. Pardon me, further and further throughout the course of the season. Weirdly, it's just not very well made. Anyway, Getafe next away. That one will be a sim. Jonathan David signed for Getafe on transfer deadline day, or at least in the last window. May even have been in between windows when the deal was actually done. I can't recall now. Certainly he's a new signing for them since the 1st of January at the very least. So he's going to be pretty good up top. He's 85. Lazetic is 85. Neves is 86. Marino's 85. Go on, Roberto. Was he onside? He was. Oh, we love the boy. Malaga 1. Getafe 0. Their side is very good from right back down, but they've only got one 73 rated goalkeeper, which might have been their undoing on that particular occasion. And because they've only got one 73 rated goalkeeper, we could potentially score quite a few goals in this game if we can get past their midfield, which is one of the best in the league, unfortunately. No! Oh, we've got rid of it at least. So 20 minutes in, we're 1-0 up, and we'd absolutely take that come the end of the game. I'm still getting over that ending to the Bilbao game, to be completely honest. Some tired legs out there, but neither side have made a substitution so far. So it's their tired legs against ours, and ours have scored a second. It's Michael Elise, his first goal for the club. 2-0 we lead against Getafe, 2-0 we'll win against Getafe, and all 3 points will be coming our way. Haven't looked at the league table since before the Bilbao game, since we started the episode, so I don't know if Real Madrid and those below us have caught us up, because we only drew with Bilbao. Of course, we have Atletico Madrid next, which isn't great. And no, they haven't. Real Madrid in 6th, a full 5 points behind us now, although they have got a game extra to play. So they must have drawn last match day. Buzz in. They drew when we drew. So we're still well in the top 4, actually. 4 points from Valencia, 5 points from Real Madrid. Obviously could close to 1 and 2 should they win that game in hand. Hopefully they play each other. Do they? No, Real Madrid have Real Sociedad. Not a straightforward game, but certainly one you'd expect them to win. Our next game is Atletico Madrid. That one is going to be a little bit more difficult, isn't it? Atletico Madrid are, unsurprisingly, pretty damn good. Although, there are weaknesses in defence. They're only playing a 3-back, which sometimes can be a bit shaky. And other than 90-rated Nico Schlotterbeck, who's obviously very good, they've an ageing David Alaba and an average Olivier Bachali. So they might be a bit vulnerable there. Florentino is very good. Obviously, Sigankov, Camavinga, Vitinha and Kulusevski is a remarkable midfield. Joao Felix was suspended last time we played Atleti. He's fit now and available, and he's got 88 rated Yusufa Makoko alongside him. So, we pushed them all the way last time, and they beat us with the last kick of the game by 2-1 at the Wanda Metropolitano. So we have to be confident that we can put in a similar performance. We feel like we've gotten better since then as well. So hopefully this might be the occasion where we hold them to a draw, or maybe beat them. Vitic's actually gone up a rating to 83 since the last episode as well, which is really pleasing. I hadn't actually put him on a development plan since we signed him. Just purely slipped my mind. And we put him on one, and then within a couple of weeks he'd actually gone up a rating. So for your own saves, do make sure that you check your development plans every now and again, because you might be missing out on a bit of extra growth for some of your players. I'm not going to catch Joao Felix, and he's going to bury that. Bugger. 1-0 Atletico Madrid in the 14th minute. That's what they missed last time we played them. They got on with the throw into Chavez, brings it down nicely. Bernabe. Caught there. Literally's got runners. Nanasi, I just play straight through the bloody middle. Easy as you come, lads. They did it to me. We've just done it to them 5 minutes later. It's 1-1 in this game at La Rosaleda. He's just running from side to side. He's like, oh, I can't go that way. There's a net in the way. I'll turn around. Oh, I can't go that way. There's a net in the way. I'll turn around. Oh, I can't go that. I mean, that was as simple as they come with a through ball. Literally a carbon copy of Atletico's goal that opened the scoring. It's 1-1 here. We had a 6-goal thriller against Athletic. Now against Atletico. It's 1-1 already inside 20 minutes. We might be in for another roller coaster ride. Challenge! Oh, you do love a full-blooded, meaty slide tackle. Nanasi, look at the space there. Their man just didn't mark him properly. And Roberto, take a touch, settle yourself. Not the inside the post, pal. Oh my God, Roberto. Joao Felix. Short there to Camavinga down the line. Zigankov will keep that in. He's just quick enough. Camavinga. Oh no, this is... It's got shades of absolutely undefendable passing when the AI put their mind to it like that, don't they? Gets that first. It's going to be a free kick for us for handball, I think. Thankfully, Mendy came up with a save there. I'd have been pretty annoyed if I'd conceded there, because moves like that just genuinely feel undefendable at times as the user. They play the ball about so quickly with the passing that you just can't keep up with it. Go on, Elise. It's a good block by Slotterbeck. We win that header. Hit an arm, I think. It's going to be a free kick to them. Or advantage at the very least. It is the latter. I am, as I've mentioned a few times, going to be changing the sliders and the difficulty for the new save when we start it with the Youth Academy save to down to world class, and trying a variety of different slider settings that you guys have suggested and that are available on the forums, etc., or in the community, to try and find a more realistic style of play for not just the way that I play the game, but in general for the overall football that's played. So it's less AIDSy, for lack of a better term. Obviously that's the term that people use in the community. It's a good header, it's a good save by Nana. It's more realistic, slightly slower, and less opportunity for just nonsense to happen, basically. There are some sliders on the is it Operation Sports? I've got the sliders saved as a tab on my Google Chrome. They're the one set of sliders that I'm looking at. There's also the sliders that Kutsi uses in his Youth Academy as well. Strike. But I need to do some gameplay testing to see which set of sliders feels the best, or I feel gives the best depiction of good gameplay for entertainment purposes. Oh, come on. God, he's hit the bloody bar. Thank God for that. I'd have been fuming there if I conceded the way the ball pinballed about and Joao Felix just ran off with it. Hopefully things like that don't happen when we get those new sliders. But I'm going to finish this save with the sliders that we currently have and then just change it up for the new save when that comes about. I'm not yet sure what's going to replace the current My Player on the second channel either, because obviously the sliders will change for that. So I'm not going to be chopping and changing sliders about to and fro in between recording each individual save. So the My Player save will probably be replaced by either a secondary My Player save in a different position, or maybe just an alternative career mode. I was contemplating maybe like a Southampton career mode on the second channel once the My Player finishes, to maybe have something a little bit different. Obviously, the Youth Academy career mode is going to be a long-term save that will probably last potentially the length of the rest of this cycle. It was my intention to do a Chelsea save at some point on FIFA 23, but it looks like we might be starting at Chelsea on EA Sports FC 24. Are you on side there? I don't think he was, Benebe. Obviously, I apologise for this being slightly elongated highlight with not really much action, but the key points that I want to get your feedback on throughout the course of the next couple of weeks, maybe a little bit longer, as this save may well continue beyond that period of time as well. This is a bit too far out to take a shot. But obviously, you guys have a big say in what happens on the channel. What sliders do you guys use? Is something that you could help me out with in the comment section, or alternatively, feel free to tweet me and let me know what slider settings you use for your own career mode saves. Bearing in mind that I play 4-minute halves. I'm not looking to play like 8 to 12-minute halves or anything. Purely from a time it takes to record videos perspective, because of the amount of content we put out on multiple channels. Palistri with the ball in. Roberto looking to get there, but he can't. This is when Atleti scored in the first game against them to deny us the point that we look like we might be about to get. We could even potentially do it to them as well, but we won't. Oh, it could have been. It really could have been. Malaga 1, Atletico Madrid 1. We do get a point against them this time, and with Real Madrid on the horizon, we know we can beat them too on our day. They've just beaten Granada by 4-2, however, so the gap between us will have closed. Madrid are better than they were when we played them in the Cup yesterday. Courtois, Tomiyasu, Salisu, Diaz, Wrench. Centre-back partnership much stronger this time than it was in the Cup. Tchouaméni, Valverde, Vieira. I think is actually the same from the first leg. The game yesterday. At least Diaby, Vinicius and Lautaro Martinez is a stronger front line as well. Wish me luck. 4-3 at La Rosaleda in the league. Unfortunately, 3-1 against the 10-man Malaga in the Cup yesterday. But hopefully this is more of the La Liga game and less of the Copa del Rey game. You got the pace to get to that, Palistri? Unfortunately not. Unsurprisingly, though, as was the case in the game that we somehow managed to win, I am expecting to lose this. To come back from 3-1 down against them last time we played them in the league was just the biggest of shocks. Vinny's got a multitude of options here as well. Diaby. Vinny. Oof. Tried to be cheeky with it. Mendy read it. Chavez with the switch. More space out here on this right-hand side at the moment. I see Roberto making the move. If that graphic could disappear, I could see what the hell's going on with the players in front of me. Palistri's in here. I'll drill it to Roberto. He's helped it on its way straight into the arms of Thibaut Courtois. Could have maybe squared that again, but tried to sneak it home. I've no idea what sort of graphic they're trying to show me there. I think it was play 12-1-9. We maybe got one of the best away records in the league. I'm not sure. Vinicius Junior, he's just slowed up there. And Lautaro, again, they're trying to look for the extra pass here, Real, and it's not working. Could have had a couple of efforts in this game already from close range. They've tried to get all tiki-taka on us, and it's not working for them. If you just shoot, lads, the ball will go in the back of the net. Pretty sure. Oh, Jesus Christ, they are still getting tiki-taka on us, but it is bloody good. Oh, get out! Anywhere will do! There was ever a phrase that I say more than anything else when it comes to my attacking and opposition defending. It's probably bloody Ruben Diaz, isn't it? He's just so good. He's always in the way. Vinny. Vinicius Junior's dribbling is just terrifying every time he's on the ball. I'm trying to get rid of this. Flipping heck. Vinny's stood behind me. Oh, there's no way he intercepts that. Bollocks! 1-0. Lautaro. Oh, I'm not sure Vinny... Oh, whatever. Shut up, Ches. Just play on. Jesus Christ. I'm not sure Vinny should be on the pitch. Not even an advantage for that. Are you sure? Go on, Roberto. Palistri's there. Nanasi. Oh, Courtois, go home. on bloody Ruben Diaz out of nowhere. Inside, go again, please. Use the right back. Oh, God. Touch is so heavy from Pantea, unnecessarily as well. Just doesn't need to take such a heavy touch. Oh, nicely around the corner. This is going to be 2-0, isn't it, before we know it? 2-0. Well, we were 3-0 down against Bilbao, and we somehow rescued that, but anything more than 1 against Real Madrid for a second time, and I don't think we're coming back on this occasion, are we? That's tame into the hands of Mendy, though. 1-0 at the break. It's recoverable, but... Devin Wrench into Vinny. Gimme. Thank you, Pantea. Touch control there, Pantea, is better than it was earlier in the game. Nanasi, Pellistri. Nanasi's going again here. Well, the intention was to play him in. Oh, my God. Roberto, go down, pal. Oh, where's the dive button when you need it? If he goes to ground there, surely the referee has to think about giving a penalty. Pellistri, Nanasi's made a good run. Oh, past couple of times I've looked for Nanasi. He's gone to Roberto. Vinny, Lautaro. Vinny again. I'm worried about this. Really worried about this. Oh, that's why. Real Madrid 2, Malaga 0. Lautaro, tackled by Vitic. Oh my God, that press, Christ. Why are they doing that, though? I don't understand why they've changed their gameplay style. Like, you're 2-0 up, you don't need to press like that. If anything, that's just going to help me get back in the game. Maybe that's what happened last time. I can't recall. Benebe's in. Oh! And that's why he's our defence-minded CDM. Oh! That could have been it. The start of a second comeback against Real Madrid. I'm trying my best to try and win this back. We have done. I'm not giving it to Benabe again. Pellistri can have it. Oh, neither of them probably capable of being found in that situation. It's given away again by Moussa Diaby. I don't get this sudden Real Madrid press. Nanasi. Nanasi! Nanasi! Is it going to happen again? Nanasi, Pellistri. Pantea, when he's a bloody right back. Roberto. Ref! Go to ground, Roberto! That's twice! Twice he could have fallen over and won us a penalty. I'm sure the defender got nothing on the ball there. Yes! We've done it again! Take that, Real Madrid! 3-0 down against Bilbao earlier today. 3-3. 3-1 down against Real Madrid earlier this season. 4-3. 2-0 down against Real Madrid. 2-2. I'm still furious that Roberto didn't go to ground to try and win us a penalty. But in the 80th and 86th, we've pulled it back again. And I'm sure it stems from Real Madrid's inexplicable change from their usual play style that was clearly absolutely bossing the game to go to a random super high press. Super high energetic random press on a heavy touch or something. Their players just flew at me. Obviously, it was actually our press, in unintentional press, that got us the equaliser there when they just gave it straight to me. I've no idea why they just started running at me earlier in the game, but... oh my Lord. 2 comebacks against Real Madrid in the same season. Wow! Oh, take a breath. 2 comebacks in 3 games that we've played in this episode. We've technically been 5 goals down and come back to draw against a really good Athletic Club de Bilbao and an insane Real Madrid. For the second time! Sweet Lord! How have we done that then? So we should, I think, still be in the top 4. We are! But Valencia do have a game in hand and can go above us. Atletico Madrid have fallen off though. They're 6 points behind us now with a game in hand. So Valencia continually the one side that can knock us out of the top 4. But we're 3 points ahead of Real Madrid. And the head-to-head is still in our favour, crucially, for later in the season, for the end of the season, the head-to-head is in our favour. They pull level on points with us. Because we've pulled that back to 2-2, we'll finish above them. That might be the most important comeback in the save. Certainly up there for Malaga to finish well this season. And we're only 10 points behind Barcelona now, although they do have a game in hand and can up the gap to 13. Which I'd rather they didn't do, but they probably will. So tomorrow, Osasuna, Sevilla, Girona. And then it's Mallorca, Valencia, Betis, Sociedad, Granada, Espanyol, Celta Vigo, Barcelona, and Cadiz. Well, we'll see where we are after tomorrow. We might just play almost every single game remaining, depending on what the league situation looks like, to try and give us the most accurate final result. Keep working on your game, Alvaro. If you grew a bit, then maybe get back in my starting lineup. Well, that's going to do us for today. That was breathless from start to finish, wasn't it? Pretty remarkable episode, that one. A 3 goals down comeback in 15 minutes, and a 2 goals down comeback in 10. Phew. It might get even more hectic between now and the end of the season with that top 4 hunt. I'll see you tomorrow for some more, shall I? Good.